Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Recently I reviewed the Staccato C, my newest pistol and by far most expensive pistol. Today we're going to look at my cheapest pistol. It's actually my wife's pistol. This is the Taurus TX22 Compact. Let's take a look. Alright, so here is the TX22 Compact. Interestingly, when I looked on Taurus's website recently, I don't see this exact model. I see it only available now with the safety, so I don't know if you can still find these like this, but I purchased this not too long ago. The gun itself was a little over 300 bucks. I had this light as a leftover from when I ditched my SIG 365 gun, so I just had a couple of these lying around. And then we put the Holosun 407K green dot on here. Now this is a little bit larger dot, but my wife actually preferred the larger dot for ease of dot sort of recognition and acquisition. In terms of the gun itself, we've fired not a lot through this gun, maybe 1,200 rounds or so. And it's held up pretty well. I haven't really noticed any signs of wear or anything kind of getting funky on it. I will say that for them to have the mass low enough for the red dot to still allow the system to function properly, they do have some fairly drastic lightning cuts in the slide. And the slide itself is, I wouldn't say it's a high-grade aluminum. I have no idea what the alloy is of the slide, but it's definitely aluminum. It's quite light, so my whole point there is we'll see how this thing does after 10,000 rounds. Again, I'm only at around 1,200, so haven't really seen any warts from sort of a wear standpoint. In terms of the frame and grip module itself, my wife really likes how this fits her hand, and it fits my hand quite nicely too. The sort of bump or protrusion at the inferior portion of the grip module just feels really nice, actually. I was somewhat surprised, and the shape and size of the middle finger cutout is just perfect. It's just the right undercut, at least for my hands and my wife's hands. There are no safeties on this gun. There is no trigger safety. There is no locking safety on the slide, but this gun just runs. We started with a Glock 44. That was the single 22 pistol that I had previously owned. We won't get into it in this video, but in terms of firearm ownership philosophy, I think everyone should have a good semi-automatic 22 and a semi-automatic 22 rifle. That's just me, but we had the Glock 44, and I'm probably in the minority here, but we had zero problems with the Glock 44. Probably put over 10,000 rounds through that gun. I think far and away the most I've ever put through one pistol. All I shoot for 22 is CCI mini mag, so pretty decent 22 ammo, and I can't remember having one single issue with that Glock. And it's a similar thing here with this Taurus. Now, we did try several other 22s before we landed on this one, and they were all quite disappointing. The SIG, for example, the P322, I think it's called, one of the worst guns I've ever shot. In any case, my wife simply loves this thing. She loves to shoot it. She has always been somewhat afraid of firearms. Even to this day, shooting 9mm is still too much for her, but she is getting quite proficient with this one. One of the other things that she really likes about this pistol is the indentation on the slide, or I'm sorry, on the grip module for your offhand. So obviously for me it would be my left thumb, and it just really naturally finds kind of a home in here, and she really liked that. That was one of the first things she commented on after shooting this for the first time. Shooting both eyes open with the red dot took a little bit of getting used to for her, but she's slowly but surely getting the hang of it. What else to talk about? I do believe the mag release can be taken out and flipped so that it can be ambi, but I don't really give a shit since we're both right-handed. One thing I forgot to mention in my tabletop review is to speak about the mags. The mags work fine, they're reliable, they've been consistent, no issues with them. It's just that they're 25 bucks, and yeah, they're 25 bucks. So pretty overpriced in my opinion for what you're getting, but they've worked fine, so I can't really complain. All that being said, this has been a really nice purchase for us. My wife absolutely adores this thing. If you're in the market for a 22 semi-automatic pistol, one that you want to mount a red dot to, this TX22 series from Taurus has got to be on your list of firearms to look at. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. This one was short and sweet. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.